Let me pay respect to HP Nyamite.
Eba Dan Kweku Yeboah TV on YouTube, Dan Kweku Yeboah TV Facebook, KY Multimedia on YouTube, KY Multimedia Facebook. Na enei yesin konwa ebe to adwene matters arising. Ghana Football Association Congress amoye ewo Kumasi ensem apiepie mu na ye ba betwetwe nkomo ye ni one of the best brains in Ghana football when it comes to the statute of the Ghana Football Association. Ebi bonim no wonderful. Ebi si blue ebi si Kofi Manu. Ye be bizan is amrani be free. Na ye no atwetwe nkomo. Esan sensem bebre na FA president Ora Ket Simeon Okreku waka ho asem na highlight ni achievement e kire de obeye baby nso touchima kakra eno nso ebedi ho enkomo. Before then no yenu akwaku saponsa akode be my tidbit from around the world of sports. Nemo me kai we say best nansane ne na abrantie bi di petition eko FIFA say Ora Ket Okreku wa breach FIFA code of ethics ni bi they trying to friend FC you know na edoma almost support to FA ni si whole way FIFA beto atwene nso report ayenya HS FIFA a reply say obehye investigation ase no ahwe say sansem na yade abeto ne pono so no kura bi wo mu a eno ni latest aba kwagusa ponsa akode my tidbit ye wi a na one on one with Kofi Manu blue na ye di nkomo Ashgold for suspension no o tese mremu no emfa kwam any other issues any ebedi nkomo menua
Dan
yengwe
I wish you for your mama kwaba ediba Dan Kweku Yeboah TV on YouTube and Facebook na fe KY Multimedia on YouTube and Facebook. And now we are telling us a good year munsem and ye de ebesom na tidbit around the world and then 10 times so ye de ebrem ne come you can to me say be ye hwam papa o makes you dia wa should de papa I mean France here we are from free the Bavarian giant Bayern Munich for Australia Babe Todwa say Bayern Munich for near brace striker friend say Hurricane no o si akadema Tottenham no ne abrantia umpeso mo no ediba dia to me say Alliance Arena Besi Academy Bayern Munich then no and am the office ne copy Tottenham for say there be a coin stomach rejected then Gramin Saka address say Bayern Munich and Alfia Branty Hurricane etimi agree on personal terms a Branty no ebe bond the contract na we na next year no wa ba as free agent ede ama boboku no na nyame ya do ma January and a Bayern Munich and Alfia Hurricane Besia no metima sign bibia say be ya next summer no me 2024 Hurricane betimi every area Tottenham akosi akan ede ama Bayern boboku no eno ne ensema aba betodwa yede ho nsem eto anim Joao Felix eya Branty ono so born club football edema Atletico Madrid na January no na Branty by England people loan edema Chelsea the Blues boboku no na Branty na several loan na we asanso returning to Atletico Madrid na enra and a report for first training at the Atletico Madrid. Now you're training on my workout on my exercise be and a coach a friend said Diego Simoni check team no 11 year hanamomo do Jafel is also Branton international or ye be a ma Branton and Sia can be and you training on am farm Atletico Madrid. Next year say we hear Branton our Atletico Madrid Boboku no and I bet to just say Paris and German Boboku no crado say Koba say Jafel say na bien so be movie F Spain aba France wɔn PSG no ɔmo ayɛ krado sɛ ɔmo bɛ sign aberante João Felix ɛno ne nsɛm a ɛno nso aba abɛto dwa. Manchester United ama goalkeeper yɛfrɛ ne sɛ David Gea ɛfiri boboko nom ɛkɔ na aberante ofi Cameroon yɛfrɛ ne sɛ Andre Onana wɔn na Manchester United for person ɔmo sign na make us say deɛ bɛyɛ 90% complete. Wɔn ne aberante no awie ne Inter Milan ɛkasa £51 million no Manchester United ebeyi akɔ sign goalkeeper Andre Onana from Inter Milan. Na no ɛna nkran ba kyerɛ sɛ bibia to din a aberante yɛfrɛ ne sɛ Andre Onana ɔba Old Trafford da wɔn ɛna ɛbɛyɛ ade a wotumi sɛ the 7th highest paid goalkeeper awɔ EPN uya aberante Kepa wɔn si ɛka de ma ade a Chelsea na afei Liverpool Alisson Becker wɔn week biara wɔn gye £150,000 a week ɛno sika wɔn gye na afei aberante yɛfrɛ ne sɛ Jordan Pickford ɛwɔ Everton aba wɔn na ɔtwe biara ɔgye £125,000 na afei Arsenal goalkeeper Aaron Ramsdale wɔn nso aba £120,000 a week a wɔn nso ɛtoa so ɛna afei Aston Villa goalkeeper yɛfrɛ ne sɛ Emiliano Martinez ɛna afei West Ham backup goalkeeper Afonso Oriela no nso aba £120,000 a week ɛne sika a wɔn gye na ɛna abɛtɔ dwa sɛ nei Cameroon ni aberante Andre Onana ɛsane ɛde Manchester United na ɔtwe biara no £115,000 a week ɛno ne sika Andre Onana ɛbɛgye awɔ Manchester United for asoɛyɛ yɛka Manchester United ho nsɛm no wɔn defender ayɛfrɛ ne sɛ Harry Maguire na aberante coach ne deɛ wɔn sɛ aberante ne surplus to requirement ne mɔde bɔ nkɔ nkan nti ohia ne sa na Maguire to dwa sɛ wɔne coach friend sɛ Eric ten Hag besi nkonya na wɔn adi nkɔmmɔ sɛ hu bɛhia sɛ coach no bɛma na bɔ ana ɔma ne mbɔ a na wɔatumi afa ne ho agye 2019 na Manchester United eyi £80 million ɛkɔ sane aberante Harry Maguire from Leicester City as he said deɛ ɛno wɔn ayɛ den awɔ Man U asoɛyɛ ɛde ama ne de ho nsɛm no ɛde ɛto w'anim ɛnɛ Napoli for asoɛ ya beto dwa sɛ president edema Napoli De Laurentiis edin nsema to dwa sɛ ono de ato dwa sɛ teams bebre na ɛpɛ Nigerian striker friends Victor Osimhen na team baako pɛ na ogidi sɛ on betimi ato abrante Victor Osimhen no ane Paris Saint-Germain into ɛgye ɔmo sɛ Paris Saint-Germain bid for abrante Victor Osimhen na ɛbo ɔmo atwa na €200 million ɛne ɛbo a Napoli for etimi atwa sɛ ukra dia ubetimi abefa abrante Victor Osimhen ogidi sɛ Paris Saint-Germain kwane team a on betimi asane abrante no na yɛ nsɛm a aba abetodwa wodi wani kyerɛ Juventus for asoɛ ya wɔ midfield defense Paul Pogba for na asia beto dwa sa Brent Brenti ontimi nsia kan ye emfa ma PSG na no na Brent no enya offers from Saudi Arabia €100 million for 3 seasons e dey fi Saudi Arabia na Brent empesa obeko na Juve for so mo de mo ntwen ama Brent no ense mo nampa to me say scandal bi wom say Kobasa Brent your friend say Paul Pogba ekwa on be hia midfield that replace no e dey ama Juventus na Barcelona Brent your friend say Frankesi wono e no mo de aboni duem se Kobase Paul Pogba efi Juventus a omkwakọ sane abrante no amana besi akandi ama all ladies of Italian football Juventus boboku no no ne ensema ababetodwa Liverpool for so ye you will never walk alone amasane amrante mienum abrante Alexis McAllister aba sansna abrante Dominic Soboslai ono so aba from Leipzig and ne officially amrante report on Liverpool for so ye o start full scale training e dey ama boboku ahead of next season betimi abaso England abrochimemo eno ne ensema ababeto dwa ensem no dosom ne krakra na me nsore so na fe legendary Dan Kweku Yeboah wane owura Kofi Manu Blue Boy we lawyer cry down the map pay oh no enfan komodwetwe no enfan hye so Ghana ni abrante your friend say Alexander Jiku abrante no see account of France Edema Strasbourg abeto dwa say contract won aba na wieye odnani akire ade atum say Turkey Fenerbahce oho na Jiku akosan ade a 3 years deal ede ama bobokwe 26 years no say 3 years no bibia konkan a on be san so extend another 1 year ede ama Jiku na ne ensem ababeto dwa na wie o Dan Kweku Yeboah TV on YouTube and afi Facebook na afi KY Multimedia on YouTube and Facebook yede hon sem no ede eto ani medin ede Kweku Sapon Sakodie Spanky ha and a tidbit around the world midi a cinema jemu diamamianka sami boss the legendary Dan Kweku Yeboah.
Yo meda say Kweku Sapon Sakodie backed by say Kaka ɛna ɔmode tidbits from around the world of sports no ɛde ɛbaeɛ afei ɛna yɛbɛhyɛ agorɔ no ase me colleague baako anam ne no wɔ Peace FM Jodigi ɔbɔ nnwom na ɔbɛpɔn ase afei ne yɛbɛhyɛ agorɔ no ase na wei deɛ ɛnyɛ sɛ yɛbɛpɔn amyɛ sɛ me mɛhyɛ me space yi na mɛhwɛ nsɛm a ɛpiepie a asɛm space yi kora so tietie wonderful Akwaba.
Njoso.
How do you say Umahada?
David. The way I did. You are. Fine. But you didn't send to you.
As a move. Now, Umrani Bebe Unyani, wonderful blue Unyani.
Blue boy, no. Maminchia, what her phone were tea for. I'm a record.
Yeah.
Me, I could have been my friend. I just about to be at bluebird. Bluebird, no.
Yeah.
I can't go blue boy. I can't say I can't go bluebird. Blue yeah. I wonder for the I'm saying Cameroon for.
Okay.
Cameroon, me and my baby. See, now I feel finally because now me Ghana need be on home bachelor here because. At least now, me you with the elites. Okay. I was working for construction company as a site engineer near electrical. Those days, the Cameroon real electrification is very popular.
Okay.
Nti me kwa hono so no yema be be friend mission order. So company no mo ko ba bia ye list mu nyina mu dini.
Okay.
Okwa no submit biama the state officer and chief executive. One submit biama police the police post or her was submitted. Janda post to her was submitted. Number but they no get book. As usual, no one settlement. Name man for go pick up. Them they all call the next time. The buildings were high by I was writing to the castle through Lieutenant Colonel Mensa Benema. Now I send the text messages to Mr. Mobila, no, a general managing director, SIC.
Okay.
See, somewhere along the line, I was almost acting as the honorary consul.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, now.
Oh, okay.
Now, Cameroon for me now for lawyer for non and as for the friend freedom fighter. Until dinner, the magic baby. Some Ghana first football, remember, the friend Mr. FIFA. Send you using FIFA, brother. Maybe I have the first bed, BBD, horizontal and vertical transfer. I'm be too weird.
But one for so hard, you know, you're controversial. Yes, sir.
Many controversial. What can many me Pemrano? First and foremost, you want me to a confufi. Or ye dimra, ye biaremra. You want me to a himfi. Ye dimra, ye biaremra. Na. My son called SDA school. Started school, LASDA primary school, yeah, Himakru. So I call baby, 3rd Battalion shooting, soldier for shooting range one.
Okay.
Na, my son called Tana Francophone country for over 12 years. Nti Maradie, in fact, Nti minimum, Kuma, all the time. No, I make sure, say, I guide you with the Mra. One pencil, I say, Okotoma, me say, a viable, Nasa got at the home. As I joke of a how to me, need time I must obey you. Tim Randy Mecanic, but unfortunately in Ghana, oh, the Mra Juma, or be fees away too no. Oh, I'm about Cameroon, me deal, and they say, if you Cameroon by me deal, and they say, taxi driver be assumed what Sunyane.
Hey, Harry.
Police headquarters said, ah, Madru Krum. Who travel a Tenga University ran about na walk on Kakra, who the speed who overtake me na was an across me. What be Gina? Let me break here. Let me found me again. Saturday, me feel new things me Gina so. Yeah, me be break.
Yeah.
But yes, the bad enemy. Nothing. Who be coming Mamudia me show. Come on, running her because Mrao honey in this because we should set a trot driver or bar anyway, Gina Quenim, no for passenger. na nipa edi akire class di akire p na police ni gina ho ehwe no.
Okay, yeah, by way of introduction now before I say about nsem so no my joy online the release be ato ho almost say World Football Governing Body FIFA has confirmed receipt of a petition filed against President of the Ghana Football Association into bracket GFA Keto Kreku for alleged breaches of its statute. FIFA said the petition was filed on July 7, 2023, and it may initiate preliminary investigations into the breach of statute as claimed by the whistleblower Akwesi Osei Nkrumah. And in quote, following an evaluation of the documents and information submitted, the Secretariat may initiate preliminary investigations into a potential breach of the FIFA Code of Ethics following instructions from the chairperson of the investigatory chamber in accordance with Article 61 of the FIFA Code of Ethics. Portion of the confirmation email said. FIFA would, however, not comment further on the questions asked by Joy Sports Muftau Nabila Abdullahi, who sought clarity on the matter reportedly submitted to the Independent Investigatory Chamber. We are not in a position to provide you any further information regarding the state of the proceedings, if any, stated. And the FIFA are responding. We say, Obi Church say, Kate Abrichi FIFA Code of Ethics. The alleged grusa neba list or the babontin say, of an abusian for more than 20. Every FNM, Ninuaba, ma assign or sini dino. Consistent to baby a Simon womb do baby a Kate womb any other allegations into a buy now quite for and against a BC FIFA but working baby on him but we've been told they say Joe online a report to say FIFA has confirmed receipt and our case obey investigation into the matter. Will it have any implication on our football?
Dan, FIFA Code of Ethics based on Article 61 of CARI. Says it nobody suffer kuma.
61. Yes, upon the instruction of the chairperson of the investigatory chamber, the Secretariat of the investigatory chamber shall carry out an initial evaluation of the documents submitted with the complaint. The Secretariat of the investigatory chamber may initiate preliminary investigation into a potential breach of this code based on a filed complaint and shall act upon the instructions of the chairperson of the investigatory chamber. This may include, in particular, engaging third parties under the leadership of the chairperson with investigative duties, appointing an integrity expert, and to bracket Article 36 of the FIFA Disciplinary Code, collecting written information, requesting document, and obtaining witness statement. The chairperson of the investigatory chamber may initiate preliminary investigations at their own discretion and at any time.
Thank you. Into this code, you know, so we draw petition come FIFA and Tony or him and my young who say, BBB womb. It is there. And see, I know, Massa, the report to the call, yeah, FIFA, I respond. I call any baby, a Casa, anything, yashi, they will refer it to the GFA.
Yeah.
But FIFA knows very well the matter with they will refer to GFA. The president might have influence on it. And you know. We don't say when Pacrono on ye if any say FNE, but FIFA will be a friend of whistleblower.
Yeah.
So I always refer to them say, and that's on board though. On tone and another.
On your club,
but a report too. Because they look at the weight of the allegations,
okay,
and the potential breaches.
So it's not about the messenger, but the message.
The message is anybody in the Code of Ethics. Anybody at any time can report a matter to FIFA, and FIFA would then, because they have two chambers: the investigatory chamber and the adjudicatory chamber. Investigatory chamber, no, establishes a yes. Who party now we are involved? You know, BD is also establishes a BB woman etiawa. Then they send the file to the adjudicatory chamber. Then they sanction you. And see, ba ne be ka say nipa kro na otwere ye no onim ni a oye na wa obegye di kura wa ye bodani bi ne say ni ade say de ba hu say FIFA nya abodamfo no go nti ya ye gidi ye nya abodamfo because mra ne de tena wiase nti kwaku ye hwe ne a ever so say there it is now between the GFA president and the investigatory chamber of the ethics committee of FIFA.
Okay, but before FIFA even starts investigation and comes out with it verdict, you know, before answer na sem nebe call FIFA no, unya document ni bi hwemu, na unya bi hwemu a does it merit document as ye de call FIFA?
Now, many am share no dey aye bra me no. 5 points. Number 1, a double identity. And I've checked and I have documents as far back as 2008 actually say Ket yes Okrekuno ye dinner GFA president no who used to Ghana hangwa
Sir.
So we share documents here we are higher we been ma FIFA ain't taking it lightly no. We had the status I amend the status of the GFA amend Ketokreku in signature on the 18th and 19th of December 2019. We share code of ethics. Breaching breaching. He signed it. Ket yes Okreku. Now, say we share a passport. I submit a copy to FIFA na. Needing no ye Ket Edwin Simon Okraku. Simon Okraku no a hyphen. Teacher says Simon Okraku no a compound name. But here no any compound name. A Ket S. Okraku. No the Edwin. Until he now uses Edwin Simon Okraku no outside Ghana. Passporter. Nyama ye huno. The passport or the information come a FIFA. Ebia or FIFA conference. Or they come here prepare tickets, the hotels, na accreditation, a bear Edmond Simon Okraku company. But these documents are Akodru FIFA way. He has a name of Ket E.S. Okraku. It means that concurrently and simultaneously he is using two names. Which is double identity. And in our regulations, you know, even our GFA Premier League regulations, you know, they are clear, even about players are double identity. GFA regulation now have.
Of Ghana football.
And here is you. I think 27.
Are we a statute?
Yeah, status. Yeah, regulations. Well, in the course of the
discussion,
okay. Concerning. I made that in you were breaching it. Where they were higher. Ghana Football Association Premier League regulations. Article 27 1C. 27 1C. And only at any time during the season. A player suspected to have been registered illegally or fraudulently shall be reported to GFA prosecutor. Also, a complaint about any player concerning a change in identity or data may be challenged at any time by any club by sending the complaint and evidence to the GFA prosecutor for investigation and prosecution before the GFA disciplinary committee. Signed, Ket E.S. Okreku. So if players work sign regulations to sanction double identity, now we are sign document. We are working in the swimming in double identity, certainly a problem.
Into a double identity, no, just the hyphen, no, na I am missing an answer.
No, didn't you know your cat ES Okraku? Now we're Edwin Simon Dash Okraku. They are not the same.
Ah, okay.
Sir, all the cats. Now what's the sana like me? All throughout my school days, never friend me Wilberforce, Manu. But me a national service after university, me a national service was Sunyani Electricity Corporation. And because it's time because when I'm me man could him say me the Wilberforce. So friend Kofi Manu. You know, me call for me because he brought me to am fan to for almost 43 years now. I have carried Kofi Manu. Wilberforce, no. Like time another person they confirm me as an honorary consul of Cameroon. They sent a personality profile form. I'm a failure. Column higher sir. Previous names. Name the Ashgold Wilberforce. Until when the BNI for call round, the call be primary school called by BNI. First, they ask of Kofi Manu, who used to be called Wilberforce Manu. Kofi Manu the would refuse. I would be such a about temporary but Wilberforce. Until you know, once you change your name, you have changed it. But when I'm telling you, there is a document I put as far back as 2008. The people he was dealing with in the John Boy, who were Heart of Lions. In the John Boy transfer now, I hear about over farming. Now, gidi I had to. Yenny Israel for the Bantayans and Yenya John Boy back. I hear about crowd the €30,000 on TI since 2008.
Is that John Boy transfer?
I don't say now when you transfer, not when you deal with Rene, SC Rene.
France.
But Naka to Krikuni, they say Heart of Lions, I signed a contract over transfer player. In that contract, he signed as Ket ES Okraku.
Okay.
Now, Israeli club, no, when they were dealing with Ket, no, they were dealing with Edwin Simon Okraku. So he has carried both identities from 2008 and still continuing. A serious matter. But okay, now man for binimu be otan niade. But that is not it. Sa case no. Nana Yeboah might be a friend Nana Yeboah. Because the Ketiko police station, I had to kneel down.
Sir.
Before Nana Yeboah.
Long before this petition.
Yes, 2008.
Hey.
And no me trot na cross bi wo ho. Me trot letters am abede call Israel. So that net team no we cross and we team no. Then they left John Boy. He was then transferred to Rene in France. Transfer fee was €600,000. And they gave me an agreement to say, between €6,000 and I'm 5%. 5% is €30,000. I'm going to talk about.
Yeah.
Up to now, until my sometimes me nipa na me sere. Niema bi wo ha I have. I remember 2 documents and 20. Me ti hey. Me 1966 Constitution.
Hey, I don't know independence.
1960 Constitution. First Constitution. Wow. Yeah, started 1st July. And Kwame Nkrumah.
Hey, now go funny.
Me historian, but me peniema he. At the house since Nkrabire Maminya, I 60 years. And then Shahan. Wow. Into the middle, I keep documents. So that next time I'm about documents I made a bachelor on Ebia, a bayo, and they say, one. Into no, me, so many madam for look at the Krikwa. In Caletta, no petition acquire your mammy copy. Sir, even Congress, I will not preside over it. I will recuse myself because petitioner economy. And yet ordinary petition. A petition, Muedru. But as usual, the people around him, and I say, then say a you go and commit yourself again.
Oh,
your friend is Congress in Nasi. Oko ya, Nia Oko can say, your friend is obi binimu owo if any say documents bi as I for no report back bebe ho be chirebe the ubusa ho say when did you get that information? Then again you go to the FIFA code of ethics, then you go to the code of ethics one kasa was sign sa sema okaye no again to say position me to me kind exactly what he said, but be a meant to say you know information I may want to say you are using your position,
yeah, and
again when your information you are not reporting, and FIFA code article 60 article 28 article 18 Ghana the article 17 are the duty to report. I mean, can FIFA there? Because it's only FIFA need dealing. Persons bound by this code who become aware of any infringement of this code shall inform in writing the Secretariat and the chairman of the investigatory chamber of the Ethics Committee directly. 2. Failure to report such infringement shall be sanctioned with an appropriate fine of at least 10,000 Swiss francs, as well as a ban on taking part in any football-related activity for a maximum of 2 years.
Hey, there's no one say no go kan no kra no indicting.
Yes. And you be no kumanpi. Bo asia kwa na ntiri make say we are panyina. I have always been saying say we don't ordinarily have bad leaders, but we have bad people surrounding leaders that make them bad. That is my principle in life. I'm sure say in some now banyina no samanfo a yetene nche no banko yeket yodum sa petition ye ko yi oh yenye hwe ye wie yo hwe ne wakoka ne nora eno so ye wo obi wo recording no sane twiro no dey attach the come FIFA. When did you become aware of those things? You took office 2019, so you have sat on these breaches, these rots, infractions up to this time. You are not reported.
The comment now or see. I hold the files of everyone who has worked within the football ecosystem.
Yes.
But I will protect football. Also, born who binding on from Mabontin.
So why do you say it? If you are protecting football, why do you say that you hold a file that contain dangerous things? And that is what FIFA does not like. Say why no don't want to share FIFA inside. It is another second petition.
Hey, how I go?
No, Tio.
The okay, the other one over
me Kofi Manu there. I have always said, even in the law court, you don't surprise your opponent.
Yeah.
No gather every day, no the man, no be defending. Intimate who said that is what I was doing during question and take time. Initially, he thought I was against him, but later and today, well, who said Nana, I was guiding him because otherwise he couldn't have stayed for the 13 years. Onya ya nema take the forum mo bi ati say mess I deal with the then he call you nema fa you nema kwesi we alone.
Okay, so let me to be fair to Kate, let's quote exactly what he said. I said, by virtue of where I sit,
thank you, his position,
I hold files that can defame and malign people in Ghana football ecosystem.
Yes.
But I would not do that.
Then you will be sanctioned.
I know this also have
clear. When this voice echo FIFA straight away, where they wouldn't take more than 2 weeks to investigate. They only write to you to confirm whether it is your voice. Yes. And then they ban you for 2 years.
Hey,
a maximum of 2 years.
Okay,
a maximum of 2 years.
Really?
Yes. Man can't you know. And I even dream that
I mean, my engine now is
17. Yeah, duty to report.
Definitely lifted.
I lifted direct. Can it?
Okay, Jimmy space here, baby. Okay.
Or
say persons bound by this code who become aware of any infringement of this code shall inform in writing the secretariat and or chairperson of the investigatory chamber of the ethics committee directly. Failure to report such infringement shall be sanctioned with an appropriate fine of at least 5,000 Ghana cedi, as well as a ban on taking part in any football related activity for a maximum of 2 years.
Indeed, after Congress, you know they cut 5,000. This signature. I'm saying. Oh, yes, no. Yeah, I'm sure by now, Kurt will be regretting listening to, after Congress, you know, or they cut 5,000. A ban of 2 years. And you'll be no, Obi am for 2 and continue.
Is that ban almost maximum? So you can be 1 year,
can be 1 day. Some at least ban.
Yeah.
Now your ban we are opposed to Yange.
So
opposed to IND.
And within this period, so we tell you near ban 6 months. Back near 2 every. Hey, are they not dangerous?
Oh, and she said, "Cool." Now yet to Abamawa, now be the cool anymore. For instance, Football Association, we are colleagues. Among 490 clubs near their former association. And when you meet delegates representing clubs, they are colleagues. You are colleagues. You don't talk the way and now Kasa or Hono.
You think you got carried away by the atmosphere? Maybe I know if we say
a bad advice in the atmosphere. What did FA president for almost 4 years?
Yeah.
You don't know how to address delegates. No cast insinuations, threats. How? You have no respect for the people sitting. Look at the people who were sitting there. Me, I need 70 months here. Because I don't want to be part of an illegality. And she cuts me, Nipa, I and Nipa, I am a mobile. Now, I am me, you know, I am a mobile because what he will go through, I don't expect and I wouldn't like him to go through now.
Oh, but the camp of was young because if you were rubbish,
the camp for better Brofona FIFA Acronym. Some can't say FIFA in your. And they were saying so FIFA will refer to the GFA. Looking at the magnitude of the allegations, FIFA will never refer this matter to the GFA. Because they know as a president, you know, you may have influence. And they will find it difficult even to suspend you, to ask you to sit aside for the investigation to be concluded. FIFA started investigating a process now near about 90 days.
Yeah.
That is the law. Say, we go so a investigation and officer still a lecture and send a court at the trick chamber. The 90 days, Richard. Near question take son man 45. The maximum should be 90 days, not just say better than 180 days. Yeah. You cannot ban anybody or suspend anybody beyond that. And where are by? If he's not careful, he will be suspended for about 90 days. First one, while the investigation is going on. No, Sunny, I can't.
Especially because of audio or no one say I have information that will malign people.
Yes.
Hey, I know this.
Sir, on the call, on the kai. And you be the kai. FIFA for article about now by processing. Because they say, what by target? I'm a FIFA. Anything, they will always want to find out near us. I'm a bit worried about the way I get. Because, sincerely, Kurt Ebebano, not my sister. This is a way and son of a year, Kurt frame. The Cotinas, not open say, media support to Palmer. But uncle, anything that happens will be elections there. So, Mrs. Tawu, ye near coy, that ye, wiki pino. Nene Anajo, me will hold Naminia call from the Sientage. No, Nebo, Keta Copacho, Sequesi, and mobilize nipa betimi aboa na onim say now in this situation he cannot campaign for him, but now I'll call people who can help assist you. Then he called me. And a year I say, wake up and say, I'm a baby. I made calls to about 20-25 people that night. At the actually, yeah, my sister not at that mpamno. I was a penny because many mammy, my penny amaka. First two lady many no. Every. Now my sister was with the match. Me no. I was a penny me cook gunsa. Some of them men pastor. Me cook gunsa. Yeah, the phone not what I can be a cozy. Of course, bah, never. It's the enemy jack what never be. But I don't know, but second round. So you need to go over again and talk to your people. I did that. Now Sunday you could see my sister. And Jimmy could die. I did actually at 5:30. I remember. 5:30. We spoke for almost 40 minutes. Ket Damas. Nima Juma na obey no. Juma nipa bebree kakra be pata for intino. Bebe hwehwea na we ya say, na we ya say, na we ya say. Ba me matena himfie da. Who so beat ni na mabonten na o ya te se kwensani num ne na se for keka ne sembasa. Mbeka say ye num ye type bia wo football no ye kasa anyhow. Those are the people who give information,
vital information
to the kings and the chiefs. And I do 12 that is how, as a leader, you must operate. Until my paying for can say, Mpanyini die mante. Otia on kasa. Every cry, Nessa for hinibi, aye, dom, aqua meeting be, obetina kunya what was a mokasa, no for the plans. Until know how you do. Now, damas. Me did about 2 weeks. Me bedroom nkrahano. Even abe free me voice say what could joy FM because that time now Tamimu I resign. Ni ebusa ho ase. Ebusa ho ase ma where nobody I will be answer just say oh Tamimu I don't know I don't pay myself and I say visa maintain I resign but maybe he has gotten a better job. Say Tamimu ye adwuma
vice president
office. Yeah. Better than GFA. Yeah. So you don't say anything again. Well, you don't work. You don't win an election and work with your enemies. And that statement is against Article 4 of the...
Hey, now the work will be a munyang article.
Hey, master.
I didn't get to Maningasa as a bakery.
So, can I get you?
I want to go. That's a baby.
Where it's very good. I was young Kasaya status. Article 4. Article 4.
Okay. The courts now are mandatory. I say more lefty BBA.
Yes, mandatory.
Okay, Article 4. Non-discrimination and equality. Discrimination of any kind against a country, private person, or group of people on account of race, skin, color, ethnic, national, or social origin, gender, disability, language, religion, political opinion, or any other opinion, wealth, birth, or any other status, or for any other reason is strictly prohibited.
Or for any other reason
is strictly prohibited and punishable by suspension or expulsion or disciplinary measures.
Thank you. So me buy na Joy FM wo kan bro. Let me asempa for frame na me ko. Me once we are the same
network no.
Na mo medium no use here no. I want to use the same medium to advise him. So I read this. Let me can say what he has done is an impeachable offense. You know, he is my younger brother. Omra out. Now, on use the same medium, JFM can say, oh, he made a statement. It was out of some euphoria. Then I say, it was not intended
to offend
anybody. And you know, he has retracted and he apologizes to the fraudulent.
Afutu the man or radio no so.
Asempa.
Okay.
So I was from hotel.
Advice we
since then.
Oh how?
No, no, back of us. I mean, I answered them. I just brava bear. More fire, no. Let me catch them. Say, more fremen. Let me catch them. Say, yes, status. Code of ethics. a ethics committee I'm watching, it doesn't meet the constitutional requirement. And I refer them to Article 5 of the Code of Ethics.
They are not rectifying.
They haven't rectified.
Ethics committee na FA uses the same. It doesn't meet FIFA requirements.
Yes.
And I still let us go.
We get in the side. Can it 5 from
Division of the Ethics Committee, Division of Proceedings. The Ethics Committee shall be composed of an investigatory chamber and an adjudicatory chamber.
You will be working.
Ethics Committee proceedings shall be made of an investigation and an adjudicatory process.
Yes. Refer on can say, much from say member of Ethics Committee, but you don't meet that's constituted, moi.
Another thing over lifted at the Ashgold Statute, no our sign. Now I won't find you, I don't get it.
Me what time me trocoma Ethics Committee.
And I say, Kofi Manu, sir, lifting of ethical codes, you did it just to please FIFA now.
Me dimraso.
Now because in tears say at the end of the day document one on such as here. Yet requirement to set it up no. The woman who Ethics Committee na say committee be no come money.
I've told people say a invalid committee no near my. I wrote them letters about 5.
Well, you let them on. I'm responding.
Well, I responded.
Hey,
now, but I feel the finally, I didn't cooperate. I will never appear before an unconstitutional body.
Yeah.
So they banned me for 1 year. They said in their letter, no, that could be printing in their brown work. They were saying, the points that I raised, no, I should have come to the committee so that we can discuss it. Accused person and the judge could discuss it. Law. Accused person you could no ban me 1 year, Mamma. They must say, we am to now. Sanyama way, because I made that statement. Meanwhile, you know the contribution I did, and Sana won't better.
And because we hear said the Ocas of Frey or sister that or womb pass or still we are campaign money.
And you know, I no need dinner bedroom this level. Now with him, I said, me, General Secretary, lawyer, and I say, a friend, I'm an year. Main troll letter, Marana release to me case in the Yanka.
Nadia Banu,
no, my ban 1 year. Say, bet I know you for non cooperation.
This outstanding vision of your own guy.
It's almost about 5 years now.
Who has
you? Nebusa who say, assemble quarter, Nipa for 5 years. Which must say, why you have let me be say, as a lawyer, accused person, not prosecutor for almost 3 years, on follow case in Freya, now accused person, actual letter come my court to say, relist my case.
Yes, one of us do to man.
If you don't have any evidence to substantiate
your accusation,
discharge the person and let him go.
What does he say?
Okay. I mean, you're loyal, but I dear friend of Mradia. I always say,
but we've got a borders more on common sense.
Yes,
because me accused, and I will say, first of all, ban me. My substantive issue, no, I say. And to me, so thinking is a way evidence against me, they strike it out. But also means I'm
letter. Mentioning your letter evidence, and I say, family case in the court. What do you
mean?
Because of that, because of Agina, but they don't know some me are very smart.
Yeah.
So I my dinam to you.
God let them go ya. Go out to Amana.
Thank you very much. I know no go to need you. Me ye comfort ba. Until we am born here. And me sure sir. Na so no way.
There you go.
And you know, Kwakuni Amaka say Keto Kriku, he must pipe down. Pride they won't munu or manimrafo. A man for now to a barman as a leader and chess a Ochenubia. there are so many infractions. Make Kofi Manu say me fa pen na me try.
But what makes you think so prideful? Ebi an approach you no into arguing and
I mean a deal and son of a president. Obi amabu nkotodwa pache wa mayamfo anko police station. Na na yeboa. Opa afre no.
They no ordinary go police station why dey.
Sa e dey say no. Don boy fa no. Se me dey beto ha na kan bia. China ye bechi no. E shechira no ho. Aya na mama ba ye photocopy back one ba na me kan. Because me I liberated John Boy from Israel. He was going to make about $70,000. And no money bufu sika akono ba ko invite John Boy a. Sika akono yesa ake no na sama sika akono kan nyina no.
Just a cat ni John Boy nya problem.
Yeah, say wa man me kwaje ne ba enti wanya
$70,000 na yes e kono. The John Boy man lose
$70,000.
Na Brazil as every president.
Oh man national team. Ni sika akono ko invite no so match bi. Oko invite no ba me bi nim ti wa me siko. What to amana obedem. I need na wa twin me and some sika akono ba yin. Na sika akono na no ada wanka da no ma se. And some kids was a dozen. And to be media, me my dinner mission passa me, we have a bonia. Be media che, and a yiffy routine.
And penny for so cut is will be no big quantity stand down.
Then you see, and you know, we but in some unfortunate so much, but somebody won't copy because
but Ebia the okay, so conjecture because national team are your mind there. And Kate has pledged so be national team na ya kono. In the other na play be emery to call up na coach Fena was my pam coach. Ebi na yo conjecture.
What say sika kono interview.
Me tie bi.
Na say I don't know. What's the interview? Anya easy. Enti misrewa I was say
no, but the Siki Akono link is sacking to John Boy's invitation.
Interference. He talked on interference.
Okay.
By me, I knew very well, say, I know I can.
Okay.
But I mentioned. Enti, Nashe, Nura Wakutu, Namane. Say, on one answer, the who can. Again, Congress have a call in Ray. Me, I can say, I mean, family who enjoy an illegality. What was status? Our sign. Our status, you know. A kind, some man, piece from the jail.
Yeah.
Nina actually say, I was say, Congress, you know, oh man, mandatory holiday, man, can for because if you are known if I wanted
that is before Congress arrangement,
yes.
Pre-Congress arrangement, now come on.
Yes, Article 32.
Okay.
Ordinary Congress agenda.
Yeah.
1. General Secretary shall draw up the agenda based on proposals from the Executive Council. Yeah. 2. The agenda for a meeting of Congress shall include the following mandatory item in chronological order. Item Q no election of president.
It should have been part of the agenda.
Yes. Now, a dubious four-quarter letter, Brow say. Congress document now, Abane, any convocation.
Election of president agenda and count.
It doesn't meet the statutory demands. Now, who responds are a prosperous by he has no respect for the member.
I'm just a minions are responsible.
Ain't it 1 year no? Into me, I decided say I won't go there at all. Now, mokoye first one. In the agenda, no, normally, no, oko a year, it talks about P, dismissal of a member of a body, dismissal of a member, AG, suspension or expulsion of members, if applicable.
Okay.
So, then, inside say, Ubertron say, no in brackets, Ashgold. One for we now show no what really says suspension of Ashgold. Is it the mandatory item? A suspension of a member in bracket Ashgold.
Okay. Indeed, it was not well tabled.
Yes. Instead of can say the way I wire no, yeah, no for better letter. One fee. Namoko Congress. So I said, no. Me, I cannot be part of an illegality. The Congress as being constituted and convene and meet the statutory demands. Moko drew ya. Kwakwe. Mwa be suspend the Ashgold. Can Article 3.
Article 3, Human Rights. GFA is committed to respecting all internationally recognized human rights and shall strive to promote the protection of these rights. 4. Non-discrimination and equality.
So, human rights
shall be committed to respecting all internationally recognized human rights.
Ghana has chapter 5 of your constitution talks about fundamental human rights and freedom. Now, moi take decision, appeal decision, I'm take it enoni. Now, Ashgold there. First, in a year review, mobile motion.
Yeah.
Because when you say, movie hard, the next one is okay, cast.
Yeah.
And any part of doing in a business, imagine no, yeah, book at Tentino. Review no one farmer because review on appeal no you bring additional members who increase it.
Okay. Now, I don't know why when you say they want to shorten the judicial process.
Judicial process. Fair trial, you shorten.
Sir. The rationale is that bobo manson to buy papa.
Na bono manson bono regulations is like we saying your code of ethics. Your status, your disciplinary code. Yes, I know FIFA governance regulation.
As an ethics about.
As an ethics about your 20. Now, I'm Paman, so you're Yamra. Hey, I dare go and I am Rao. Just into my maker say, Obia Opeso, your politics, your football 5 years.
Okay.
And son of going into politics.
Okay.
You saw how J.H. Kufuor.
Yeah.
At Tamils, how they ruled, because they had done football and what near mass. Nti mrabe brebe we nyina no ewo ho. Na mo the general secretary so we a lawyer. Na Ashgold yasem na ko. Ade mo amfa the record, man record of proceedings I want to ma ko class. Me na twam. Nti mo atena ne fa ahodie so. Nti as per article 3 no. Of or call human rights court,
which is in consonance with article your very article. Yes. Okay.
Or call human rights court, not a lawyer, general secretary. What was a suspend you? Ubi Ankari. Mikasasa, Ubi Ankari. Now, case no Gusua air course. This is cross examination air course at their last sitting. I go lawyer and a prosper. And through certified true copy. And this was in the Superior Court of Judicature, in the High Court of Justice, Human Rights Division 1, held in Accra on Monday, 8th day of May 2023, before Her Lordship Justice Barbara Tete Chawi, High Court Judge, Ashanti Gold Sporting Club applicant, Ghana Football Association respondent. Namokoye, near cross examine. Never be you are admitted. Say one part, especially evidence or the record of proceedings. Now court on the 18th of July to give ruling. Prosper, we a lawyer. First of all, what by suspending the member because they are going to court. There was a training. Emma court verdict eba no. Secondly, wako ama hearing every ya fix the 18th. Aka only 8 days now ruling aba. a lawyer, an officer of the court. No, what you pay our status, no. Me to mirror, I'm actually seeing Article 32, no. Number 1. Okay, number 1, 32.
Okay, ordinary Congress agenda. The General Secretary shall draw up the agenda based on proposals from the Executive Council and the members of the GFA.
Oh, yeah. It is the General Secretary that draws up the agenda. And the General Secretary, locally, we are lawyer. And you are aware, say, ruling never back on the 18th. So why dismissal of a year mandatory? Why do you include, what a fat work again? Say dismissal of, as mandatory mechanism. No agenda. Who could do Congress grounds? Then you inform Congress, say, this is what Ashgold has done. Blah, 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 blah. But assembly of courts ruling Beba on the 8th. And you know, a tefra hiasi, others will be butu, and obedaya. But be a BCBiano, you become once. Then you go and suspend, showing complete disrespect for the courts. 8 days, you're saying. None are watching. Tuesday. So couldn't you have waited? Even Congress, no crano, more adjoin, and I say more suspend the Congress, and I say more fix the date, after 18th of July.
Yeah. By which time the ruling would have been out.
Such open disrespect, insolence towards the court and all those. Me francophone country I'm trying into. I dear your friends say court, police. Nanka Cameroon, Nkabana that court. I send the BBA friend convocation sermons. Okay, the sermons are brought the General Secretary because you stood in the dock. I cross-examine you. You are aware. They cite you for contempt. They cite you for contempt.
What if or argue is okay? Court no any process. GFA and process ni.
Court no is supreme.
Okay.
Court no take it from this constitution,
that's
Ghana constitution. Again, there have been precedents. 2002, Kofi Manu was not a lawyer. Now he is not a lawyer. He was the General Secretary. Mighty Jets at the Court.
I do Mighty Jets.
The present Supreme Court judge, Justice Amadou Tanku, was their lawyer.
Yeah, they won eventually. I remember.
Court, they allowed the process. Then court said, from what they have gone through, they didn't give Mighty Jet fair hearing or fair trial until they should go back and do the right thing. Bye-bye. Finally, Mighty Jet won the case. Until because of that, you can't punish Mighty Jet. Even though I court.
Yeah.
A one woman when niso no call or done a court human right. He cali conforidia. But court. But there's no court in the court if him no can say there be. I said, I'm going buy dear nya papa. Marana ye di no one my mumma a dem true do never true case in that way. So at Congress, you can say normally and fire cases in courts. By all right, who free say we are violating your right and you can go to court.
Seek redress, yeah.
But uko buy no weti. No what is ano ya be yode. Yes akibe.
Okay.
Yes suspend the be official.
So you took that decision at the time and not court verdict.
Verdict number. So as a lawyer and doing say precedents near the adwuma. Decided cases. Na lawyer a guide in your day-to-day affairs. You must wait. One penny. Now, Mosana Koya, baby, Amoko 2 years. Article 17 of the Code of Ethics. Article 17. Code of Ethics now. Statute now. Statute now. And that one.
Yeah.
What can we have for money? 17. Kwaku. Can it 17.2.
Article 17.2.
Under suspension.
Under suspension. A suspension of a member by the Congress requires more than 50% of the delegates representing the members present and eligible to vote, and 3/4 voting for the suspension. A suspension of a member by the Executive Council shall be confirmed at the next Congress. If it is not confirmed, the suspension shall be automatically lifted.
So, Mokotuaba. Attendance in sheet 120 in the court. Mokotuaba no. Moko ye show of hands. We ye show of hands. Bilim show against 74, 67, neutral 36. Woko calculate. Wako calculate. Say 120. Or show hands is why you neutral on Tuaba. So you count all the 120. Into 67 over 120. And yet 75%, 55 point something percent. No, ya carry. Lawyer, you know. Why I'm saying this, Kwaku, can under 18 expulsion 2, no?
Okay, Article 18, expulsion, B, no? It seriously and repeatedly violates. Okay, 2, no? Okay. The presence of more than 75% of delegates representing the members eligible to vote at the Congress is necessary for an expulsion to be valid. And the motion for expulsion must be adopted by a 3/4 majority of the valid vote cast.
Of the valid vote cast. That is completely different from the process I was 17 too.
Yeah.
Valid vote cast, no, a secret balloting. Nti wow pesa woto no, ye de mama no wakoto. Nti no, one to ye totwene. Nti papa no ba, na ya check we ni way. That is the difference between secret voting and head count.
Okay.
And as a lawyer, you must know. Me in parliament, to me go parliament that. But I know with my association with as a co and in Nema and my involvement in politics in Kakrakra. Head count is different from secret voting with ballot papers. And you know, in the head count, you know, once somebody raises his hand and says, "On can be wa vote."
Yeah.
Obesube raising his hand and say, "I am against wa vote."
Yeah.
Obesube raising his hand and say, "I am for wa vote." So you add the 3.
Yeah.
And strike your percentage.
I'm even told you say, "Kofone peja almost no bu okra onye delegates."
Yes. Niema head count enye no. Na manko bidie. And I am even told, well, I take 32, no, you know, the General Secretary will obey convene meeting. So, Congress, General Secretary, Congress agenda, the mandatory provisions, you know, General Secretary, Article I, would ye activity reports containing the activities since the last Congress by the General Secretary. Finish. Until we are, if people want to ask questions, that is where you have a eba. But what dear, as a General Secretary, no, Oko Article 44, where do many? 44. The General Secretary, Oko dear, see how you. He shall, the General Secretary shall be the executive representative of GFA and shall manage the day-to-day affairs of GFA. D. He shall attend and participate in the deliberations of the Executive Council without a right to vote. Even at the Executive Council level, you can deliberate, participate.
As a General Secretary, but you can't vote.
You can't vote. Now, you go to G. Ade, he shall prepare the agenda of meetings of Congress, the Executive Council, and the standing committees. H. He shall be responsible for compiling the minutes of the meetings of Congress, the Executive Council and the Standing Committee. Finish. You don't have any opportunity after you have presented your activity to report to be part of the deliberations at Congress.
Nature say General Secretary no for me.
Of me. Now, me tell you, say, by that you recently raise here, then the General Secretary table the motion. General Secretary, what? Even the president, our chairman of the meeting, Congress, only vote. He only presides over the Congress meeting. Executive Council members who choose to be Executive Council, what a high table, they don't contribute. Not to talk of a General Secretary to go and table a motion. So I didn't have calculation of percentage was wrong. The General Secretary tabling that motion about suspension was wrong. So whatever they have done there in affecting Ashgold is null and void.
Hey, into suspension on Queen Kumas and over so chess and Nina so.
And woman in my canon, or being found from mechanic. Non country, that's my mechanic.
Hey, into what happens to the decision?
Ashgold.
The decision
Ashgold should go again to court.
Oh.
To stop the activities of the FA.
Citing these.
All this.
Now, General Secretary, you are more or less the custodian of the rules and regulations.
Yes.
And here, Boapaya, say, ignorance.
And no answer, no, they just or no answer. Because, as a lawyer, I know very well.
Kakabezo Kabibia.
Almost there, dear Kofi Manu, many again. Okay, Tamayut in a GFA issue.
Okay, now start himself no more connect to microphone.
Say, Obekaya Tamayut case with Daniel Goza.
Yeah, could you mention yes, Sandy?
I break call FIFA, you do in the buy no. Casino. There was a portion of not FIFA, this one, a board general secretary.
Sir,
yes. Even though general secretary no near my dreams FC, on your ma Tamayut. Next so Cass say, or your general secretary and by his position, he ought to have known to release the information. Yes.
Any prosper some
Cass decision.
Yes. I say because of his position as the general secretary, you know, or no saying all the information, no, and making the information available or the truth available. Yes. Say,
General Secretary, you provide. You don't take part in a Congress. You know, Ashgold. I was almost areas in my market. Memendama, come me being say.
We go back of Ghana football.
Go back what they say.
You know, the computer document is there.
And I mean, the computer, they are fairly phone over far.
Kaka, you are affirming, say, as a general secretary, you should be abreast with the rules.
Yes.
But prosper profile as a lawyer, no, I am one was a because we name the Yaki Kenya.
Mencaso Nimo, waiting.
Maybe
Uti and Jessa win Nimo.
Yes, watch it down.
If you watch that, and I say, when you are what you say, what be a Juma.
But why would a general secretary want so interested in protecting FNU from controversy, illegalities? Why would you say, oh, ignore wow statute?
I know the one, and I will not be able to answer because me, I always say, you don't need to know the mechanism of a watch before you tell the time.
That's true.
Get here 2 o'clock about it. And you watch repairer. Never babe. You don't need to be a lawyer to understand this simple English.
Yeah.
And make me feel say Ghana Hana, out of laziness. Until you then you go and do this at Congress. They were suspending. At 2 breaches.
The number of people who voted and the way the motion was tabled.
Papa. Ain't it good? I am not saying. So be Ghana, sir. I am not saying. But me the say, air time. And I always say it this thing, say Ghana, aya yen nimraso nti obi afi so ye ne awope na ogusu na oye na oko. Then at that same Congress, be election of president na amano. Nka hona adene ye mandate ra or ha say no. The proper thing to do, ne say, agenda no, a mandatory now the election of president as in brackets filing fee. So who could do that? No, what chirimu president? When you secretary no kra, the president need to be kasa. Oh, Congress I say. What chirimu say? And now say league, you know, started August to May by our regulations.
Yeah.
And now say league, you know, we intemunti a shift called June movement, you know, the process of electing other officials onto the executive council, FA, RFA chairman, and as for yentimianye. Into the final one of election of president, you know, and yet possible. And you know, for that one, we may not be able to elect the president today. But what you have brought in a say, yen discuss filing fee, man for your start here. If they want to file, how much do they pay? And no, you're wrong.
How wrong is it?
We have an independent
Election
committee. Iowa status.
Determined.
They organize and supervise the elections. Until they must determine what they say. Nana do akushia cabinet. I'm a cabinet. I proposal for filing fee. And our parliament.
David.
And why will you bring filing fee ever? Congress.
But me kai say journalists ni bi raise issues a the jamo akunsi enye journalists na mutu ya ntimo hanse mun kama ntu.
I know there's and okay.
Albert Come can the same thing.
Well, it is because they don't have respect for people.
They be say be office say woman no we members, some we school members, some we okay. No out in change.
You don't have to be okay. Does it meet the requirements of the constitution?
Okay.
And you won't know.
Okay, from that angle,
yes, enti makoye awie. Na nia ehu ni say Ghana ha da bia meka mra na yeni so senka Cameroon nka ba now. Paul bia ma ya frɛ president and the general secretary executive council 4 years ago. That is about 39 months now. 3 years 9 months now. Utia 5,000. Now, you raise it from 5,000 to
1,000% increment.
Times 10. Are you not telling us how well they say Ghana economy is so bad?
Okay, if you want to look at it from that.
Yes, if you want, that is the picture you are painting. Okay. Because if you can increase it, Adiabo 10 times within 3 years, the NHS Ghana hanye.
That's what Gaza.
Oh, no, I'm not for you, baby. I want green and quite you.
Maybe an esco for Nagina Masusa.
Why? Now, one get on your penny. You are ridiculing the government. You are telling people say the economy is so bad. So, Adia will use 5,000 3 years ago. No, you must use 50,000.
I'm wishing to do.
Now they should have invited them now. Are they not disgracing the party and the government?
They be say government in the own to invite him.
Cameroon
sir.
You don't do something to ridicule,
to embarrass the government.
Embarrass the state.
Okay.
This is not about politics. So maybe NDC, but this is not about NDC and PP.
Okay.
Because so BT baby, no kasa Ghana, okwa nobody will come and invest.
Yeah.
So what you have done no is a damage of the image of the state. Sorry, from 5 to 50,000. And in Ghana, inflation, you know, every day I
know they know. I know they. I'm here messages about Julius Kofi to Ahene was watching you live from Sierra Leone. Okay, thanks for joining us, Julius Kofi to Ahene. This one is Kumbari Daniel. Or see, Good afternoon. I remember between 2005 to 2010, Ghana football was very interesting, but not now. I don't like watching Ghana football again. I'll say this man can speak fact. God bless him. Okay. Okay. Wonderful. Messages ni bi no. On Dan Kofi Yeboah TV on YouTube. I mean, say many being so on Facebook at their pace. We are looking at matters arising. Ali Haruna Kwejo Usu and others, they are all watching us, but they are here to send their messages. We are looking at the recent Congress and matters arising, and clearly from the statute, natures about to na FNCO to say a suspend Ashgold no, and in so, and enya dia yedi juma ebeye. Wonderful na obi baby say Football Association na mwankasa mumfa mumra nye juma yi.
Memdi ya juma nkasa
mu. Zemeka efe no. Na o preachy branding. How do you juxtapose the two? Because to the corporate world, if you cry, yes, on one started on French. Yet, also, may present me branded, bring back the love. You say, how do we juxtapose the two?
Sir, and until my young binum Yeni Abreno, such that the outside world, will not think, say, a wholesale. I am running judgment. I have some few beer, Yama won't can say, Ben Farm running judgment, Ben Yaba, Yeno. We have to let them understand, and truly, it drives away corporate bodies from being part of the activities of the GFA. Because who showed that a year, no be Baba sponsor our country and say Ghana, and they say economy, after every year, this all bad times 20, and that times this same year. Oh, ma, you are creating a wrong impression about the economy of Ghana. And it is not the best. And yet, sir, what will you crack away there?
There's a 50-year-old document.
Yeah, 50 years, only 2018. Factory. I'm
here. Say, come listen with me. I capture. Okay.
Thank you. I feel can't.
Okay. Federation Cameroon de Football, Cameroon Football Federation. Fekafoot. The Secretary General. Okay, we're all picking for. I'm here. Okay, so let me read from the screen. You are hereby invited to be.
No, the Secretary General.
Okay, the Secretary General to Mr. Kofi Manu.
Hold on. Cameroon for him say I'm part of Ghana football.
Okay.
So if they want me to come as a member, if you want somebody from an official from another member, you must pass through the federation.
And they are doing the right thing.
Yes.
Okay. The Secretary General to Mr. Kofi Manu, passport number so and so, Ghana Football Federation, Accra, DSA, subject invitation letter. You are hereby invited to be a major resource person at a work session at the Cameroonian Football Federation, Fekafoot, on the review of text governing football in the country. This work session will hold from Thursday 11 to Tuesday 16 January 2018 at the Fekafoot headquarters, Yaoundé. All charges inherent to your stay in Cameroon will be catered for by Fekafoot's budget. Please kindly accept, dear sir, the expression of my perfect consideration. Signed, Martin N. Etonge, the Secretary General. Let's only in part one.
Me call General 2018. You buy an answer the magic bribe 500. Just a nipa good nipa ni masekeke. Enti me no adia for 12 years adia even me year luckily company na year because of electrification na Cameroon forward team be Lespo, that is the electricity company of Cameroon club like Power FC. Until I was part, I became even the president of that. Say, my unit that come each round. Until congresses, meetings, and Yama Bebre, I have been part. I have contributed. And he said, during question and take time, no, say, Congress, about 30 minutes, no, banter. No, Marano near Yampre, because we are lawyer, say, Kwasi to me, Kabi. No, I say, drinking bar, may you may drinking bar, can't say no fat. Yeah, my friend knew I got now. They refreshment. I want for now. Question you not know. It was an academic argument. Sometimes you get carried away, and sometimes you become emotional. But I know say he's my enemy. That's how you. Okay. And that guided Kwesia for 13 good years.
Yenhwe we matters arising from the Congress. Yenhwe speeches no highlights. This is from the Honorable Minister. We are near bucket again so. President of the Ghana Football Association, members of GFA Executive Council, management of GFA, President of GACA, distinguished invited guests, friends from the media, ladies and gentlemen, all protocol observed. I am most grateful to the Ghana Football Association for inviting me to participate in this event and for the opportunity to share my thoughts with you on this special occasion. I bring you warm greetings and sincere compliment from the President of the Republic, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. It warms my heart to see the Ghana Football Association hosting this Congress to reflect on their previous performance as well as the path forward for the future. This could not have come at a better moment for Ghana. Football is the most popular sport in Ghana with a huge fan base. According to some, the number of coaches in Ghana equals the country's population. That indicates how enthusiastic Ghanaians are about football. Football has become somewhat of a religion for some Ghanaians. This places a significant pressure on the Ghana Football Association and the ministry to develop football to the level that Ghanaians expect. It is my hope that at the end of this Congress, you would make decisions that result in a strategic plan or roadmap for the holistic growth of football in Ghana. Mr. Chairman, the government of Ghana has made significant strides in facilitating sports development across our nation. We have witnessed unprecedented investment in infrastructure, policies and programs aimed at nurturing talent and promoting excellence. We remain committed to the growth of sports in Ghana and we will continue to provide the necessary resources to foster a thriving sporting ecosystem. However, infrastructure and financial investment alone cannot guarantee success. We must undergo a comprehensive transformation of our football landscape. The Ghana Football Association must take a critical look at our current approach and embrace new vision for the future. Mr. Chairman, our Premier League clubs have lost their competitive edge, and it is time to reclaim our position amongst Africa's best. The FA club owners and key stakeholders must invest in all aspects of the game to attract more fans, fill our stadiums, and regain our prominence in African club competitions. Let us develop strategies to make our domestic league more attractive, competitive, and financially sustainable. Ladies and gentlemen, permit me to use this occasion to congratulate Mediama Sporting Club and Dreams FC Football Club for winning the Premier League and FA Cup respectively. I wish them all the best as they represent Ghana at Africa. To achieve a competitive league and match the high-performing leagues around the world, we must empower our coaches through continuous capacity building and exposure to international standards. It is imperative that our coaches possess the necessary skills and knowledge to develop our players' potential to its fullest. They must be trained in both technical and leadership aspects of the game. I therefore take this opportunity to commend the FA for the wonderful work in ensuring our coaches acquire the required CAF licenses and also organizing a periodic refresher courses for our local coaches. Football has the power to unite our nation like no other sport. We have witnessed the unifying force of the Black Stars' success in international competitions where the whole world and the whole nation rallies behind our national teams. We must strive for superior performances that inspire unity, foster national pride, and invigorate the spirit of patriotism within every Ghanaian. Good governance is paramount to the success of football in Ghana. We must uphold principles of efficiency, effectiveness, accountability, and equity in the management of football affairs. Fair refereeing is vital to the integrity of our league, and we must continue with the effort to address the perception of compromises that exist within our refereeing system. Once again, Mr. Chairman, Let me congratulate the FA for initiating the Cut Them Young refereeing policy to train and instill discipline in young and up-and-coming referees. This move is commendable. Grassroots development is the lifeblood of Ghanaian football. We must reignite the vibrant juvenile soccer scene that once produced our legendary players. Let us nurture our young talent and provide them with the opportunity to grow, ensuring a continuous pipeline of exceptional players for our national teams by taking advantage of the over 136 astroturfs constructed by the government and other private individuals. I have no doubt that the Football for Schools initiative will go a long way in reviving our grassroots football. Mr. Chairman, let me again commend the Ghana Football Association for launching the Women's Football Strategy. I believe the initiative will develop and position women's football in Ghana to compete in the continent and globe at large. The management of our national teams is a solemn responsibility entrusted The management of our national teams is a solemn responsibility entrusted to the Ghana Football Association. With this trust comes the obligation to account to the people of Ghana for your stewardship, transparency in all transactions, memorandums and of understanding, sponsorship packages and agreement entered before foreign and local is paramount. The national teams will continue to receive support from the state, and it is our duty to ensure that all resources are fully accounted for, satisfying the expectations of the Ghanaian people. It is also the responsibility of the players and technical team to exhibit the spirit of nationalism and patriotism wherever they get a chance to represent Ghana. The government remains committed to the holistic development of sports in Ghana. Our unprecedented investment in infrastructure have been evidently clear for all to see. Let me use this platform to enumerate a few among others, Mr. Chairman. Out of the 10 multipurpose youth resource centers, 6 out of the 10 multipurpose youth resource centers are almost done with phase 2. Work will soon begin on the phase 2 of the remaining 4. The government over the years have embarked on a series of renovations in our stadia. Accra, Babayara, Cape Coast and Esipong have all benefited from the government's intervention. In recent times, there have been reports in the media concerning the state of Esipong Stadium. I can assure all that we have resolved the procedural delays and the contractor has been back to the site working on the phase 2. It is my wish that the teams within the region will make use of the facility when completed. The government is also building sporting facilities at Botima at the University of Ghana to host and organize the 13th African Games come 2024. A FIFA standard stadium at the University of Ghana is one of them, accompanied by several warm-up pitches which will be utilized at the grassroots level after the games. I believe that the time has come for paradigm shift in Ghana football. We need to change the way we think about football, the way we manage our teams, and the way we develop our players. Football, as we all know, is a multi-billion-dollar industry. With the right mentality, approach and strategy, Ghana will equally reap a lot from the game, and trust me, there won't be the need to fall on government for funds to run the sports. In conclusion, I congratulate you all and wish you fruitful deliberations. Let us seize this moment to redefine the future of Ghana football. God bless our homeland Ghana and make our nation great and strong. Thank you. This is from the Honorable Sports Minister.
Sometimes ministers, that's why I get a problem from. The last say, he's shifting responsibility. But this is the constitution of Ghana.
Okay.
Let me be Article 37(5). Ghana government on your papa your obligations.
Okay. And I said it.
And I said it in chapter 6. Directive principle of state policy.
Ugusu be no messages be interesting. Okay, so this man speaks fact. God bless him. Whenever Kwame say you are doing a good work, what at all do they want from Ashgold? Your guest has a lot of knowledge and information. Considering all that he knows about Ghana football and its irregularities, can he report GFA to FIFA as well? Yes,
no. But I may report, but I will tell them so that they can change.
Okay. He comes again and says, can your guest challenge the GFA in court and have all these thieves at the GFA arrested? nobody is a thief at the GFA.
And infractions of
nobody has been proven to be a thief.
Thievery.
And you can't say that. I dissociate myself and disagree. Say until proven guilty. It is so sad to see these educated people in GFA mismanage our football. Yeah, I'll be on dancing and on the way. Bye. And you know,
football to the sense that we cannot rely everywhere in this world.
Yeah,
our football
development, including government. England, yes. They rely on government for subvention.
Because in our constitution, Article 37.
We Ghana Constitution.
Ghana Constitution.
Okay.
Article 37, 2.
Okay.
37.2.
I say the state shall enact appropriate laws to assure A, the enjoyment of right of effective participation in development processes, including right of people to form their own associations free from state interference and to use them to promote and protect their interests in relation to development processes, right of access to agencies and officials of the state necessary in order to realize effective participation in development processes.
The right of what?
I say
right of access.
Yes.
Can I help you?
Okay, right of access to agencies and officials of the state necessary in order to realize effective participation in development processes, freedom to form organizations to engage in self-help and income-generating projects, and freedom to raise funds to support those activities.
Thank you. So the government has an obligation.
Yeah.
Until they say football association, it is their right to access support
from government.
The
world over.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now again, sometimes minister, I have been your research. Catch them young didn't start under this administration.
Sir.
Those catch them young referees, Binimu and the referee this time. Question you take started.
Oh, sir.
Yes.
Oh, you are telling me.
Question enter market no. Everything first time. As if it's a Ghana football year for me 2019. But I don't remember group pictures a bit trying those days. But who could I a referee now will be Accra Sports Stadium, one of the Cadden young one.
Because I say be when you need demand, one can say a statute and take Jabreso. Curtain is submission.
No, I can't about that, but I've been any need, and they say. It's a minister. Well, sometimes, minimum, they
say the FA has made the public believe, say, a young
and you, as a minister, until you see Kromano, obey youth and sports minister on your research about Ghana Football Association. Again, Masama okay. Said about the buy your lunch here, you be on year. This is this year, graphic sports, 17th December to 19th December 2002.
Yeah.
2002.
That was under Nyaho.
Yes.
Okay.
Nyaho. There be
Kofi. Okay.
Then
Queens hopeful of reaching the final. Fouled by Veronica Kome from Wari, Nigeria.
Yes. I'm in your table. And even before this, now Mana ko World Cup.
And Afrani.
1999.
The first time I Ghana ko World Cup, senior World Cup.
Yes. Mana ko Yansan Kobe.
Yeah, 1999.
If you are a minister, you are there. Look at the table group.
So it is not as if say Afini
my football.
Okay. And Pasata, no tournament schedule now. Results no Nigeria 3, Ethiopia 0, Mali 0, Ghana 2.
Yes.
Ethiopia 2, Mali 2, Ghana 1, Nigeria 0.
Thank you.
Ethiopia
World Cup 2003.
Ethiopia 0, Ghana 3. Oh wow.
Marco World Cup 2 times. I'm saying like member for 2006.
Messi Akide, Super Falcons captain. And now table now Ghana lead with 9 points. Nigeria Tosumi 6 points. Mali 1, Ethiopia 1.
And sometimes, and no, I am here about the young media men Abano. At least, Obi can sema munya research emusa ansana ona kete ba na mai ade obi a wakọ World Cup 2 times ansana wo ba na anu ada wa wono wo be ya ma football yi. Oh, these are some of the, and Nipa, oh yes sir, when you don't give praises where it is due, oh Nipa chronic baby, he will not wish you well.
It's true.
That is what is killing Kreku and his administration. Don't let the people think say a feni Ghana football, yeah. Anyama uye, yeah, you question Antechibeye, acting chairman of the management board in February 2005. By October, now African countries, Ghana was first to qualify for the 2006 World Cup.
Yeah.
2010, Yekoye. 2014, Yekoye. By 2009, Niaji under 20 World Cup.
Yeah, for the first time.
For the first time
in the history of Africa.
African competition, AFCON, you qualify all the time. So you don't paint a picture as if say one over in Ghana football. Aye, instead over in Ghana football echo from. No, I walk as a way the way you 2-0. Okay, now for sure.
I'm gonna ask only agenda.
I don't paint a picture. Be say yeah, I'm away a pines rock 2-0. Kojoto.
Only one so good.
When your man so you Ghana for can grab a watching man.
I know Burkina Ghana 20 under 20.
Under 20. 2-0. Kojoto. Cote d'Ivoire you shall be finance to the chair Niger 4-1. Where the question about finance. And they mean the
So these are your takes from the minister's speech.
Yes.
Okay.
I on your research.
Okay.
Because I can remember near discussing minister's speech. I'll tell you that somehow can be bringing up.
Okay. Ora Ketokreku speech, I don't have the soft copy, but I took time to listen and my point, Or shall say by acknowledging the predecessors of the GFA. Na obo hini jandin, obo nana Fredua din, and obobo ora kwesinyante chidin. And Daumasi. I stand to be corrected, but all the previous leaders in Wamo be edin, obo few leaders, obo hini janyantechi, and a few and nana Fredua, a few of them no boy, and the HP Yametei.
On one anybody Jawla Crabonity.
And a funny nizo. And or start here and was see they inherited a football brand that was dead
football brand.
Yes. And or citing number 12 any COVID as the reason. And or say they've had good moments despite the difficulty. Now one, they resurrected domestic competitions. They introduced good corporate governance in the leadership of our game. Interventions by supplying free football to clubs. They catch them young referee policy about. That's what you are saying. Say young.
And no, he didn't bring it.
Okay. Total absorption of referees' fees. Women Premier League. I see for the first time, you're free to air television broadcast of the Women Premier League. Investment by Bed Power. Emoma started park. Ewo pram. We see Bogatanga Resource Center. Awe we.
Oire.
I see Bogatanga Agro.
Because you have a project of Jao.
Sir.
That's a bread. Has in Wakum, money, a friend said. Nelson Wakum. Any Delali. Nequasi Sumabe, Mabe call Bolaga. Quasi call Bolaga. What trip we know call Parkers. Not all coin a ball, stones, any rocks in the wall. Until Quasi FIFA fan. Not Osmabe Mabe call G. Land. Yes, the cat in the air.
Antiboga project in Sukwesina.
Yes.
At least one man was acknowledged.
Or did you go out to so?
Why do
Kato Kriku?
Katy the question?
One need not have been no.
Or the question you take to
your trocket, ES Ukraku, a boho, Wako Ako Commission. Meanwhile, in your passport, you are Edwin Simon Okraku.
Mintias you FIFA project na Yantechi start here and no the need
or the need to so.
Oh, how?
Oh, Mammy, the Bamo.
Nsenka bi anko no nko ani project mpo na odi mudi to so, but knowing very well that obi na ato asase na wo akọ dua grass the na odi
Sikane so waji ato ho FIFA forward and now they call yes project no
baby o no Statute say ono na brasni start access FIFA forward funds. Kurt stated it.
Kurt
Aye. Oh yes, I know. I took about one. The speech is over 1 hour.
Show many the party we try no stop no. Head office and your FIFA forward need to see you.
Need you meaning, but then no Statute say.
I have read and say so Ghana Man Soccer Academy pram and your FIFA fund. A forward. You have read and say
Ebian a different fund. Now, yes, I put
Tema Stadium now. Yeah, $600,000. And your FIFA, it is a forward in Libya. Hey!
I see on numbers.
I want to speech in Anna. And I've been to man. Because he has been on the executive council, the committee before during question time.
Okay. And I see I catch a minister and say, Oma FNU Kwana FNU invest to Tema Stadium. So they can the project even though Nyan started. And why a GFA Foundation and also Bosso. I see he brought back the Black Stars to the World Cup after we failed to qualify in 2018. And no cite qualification of under 20 to the World Cup, but COVID in Tianko. So see under 20 qualify for World Cup.
Yambo World Cup.
World Cup now.
So what qualify Yambo?
Yeah. Princess under 20 World Cup or mention ye. Chan qualification or mention ye. Victory by the girls under 20 waffle or mention ye. Hazakers ladies in the Champions League or mention ye. And also I have fully functional marketing department. So sponsorship into the Premier League Division 1 Women's League Juvenile Football. Any investment by KGL, you know, mention I just saying can
Dr. KK, you're head of marketing.
No, say you're fully functional.
You're functional.
So I'm working was now fully functional.
Well, we need party.
Maybe I'm never functional, but you're fully.
Okay, halfly.
And I'll see this achievement notwithstanding, there've been bad times. And I'll mention under 17 banner ya bani and I'll mention ye. And I'll mention under 20. African Championship now, and also young qualifying. And or mentioning me no TC must say there's a canker within the football ecosystem, and there's an attempt to fish out document and put out in public domain to malign people. People doctor documents and memos. People use their phones to take document. Into your say FA will soon. I say soon people will be brought to justice. Son of kind. I want to go say I hold the files of people within the football ecosystem that I can use to malign. I can use to malign. And I say he can also confidently espouse the idea say the FA is now transparent. Intino is a good marketing influence. Transparency marketing advancement in into influence into the FA no improve it. Also buy no transparency nyama mu da ho fine marketing so koye the amaska buy FA mu no akoso. No say yes I with two key need areas. Or say your problem with coaching, your problem with refereeing. Now Obaye no successfully is been able to bring back all the coaching badges. Also almost stop in 2017. Or the other back. No, the 4 coaches go Germany, 5 go Netherlands, and or say 5 coaches be work 1 year training program be. And I feel the promises and so so. Say new season, support Premier League clubs with brand new Puma boots. I'm sorry, we can supply boots in the B.
Not on 4,000 boot back.
4,700
boot back. The impression again he's creating about the economy in Ghana. Boot back on 4,000.
So no, I could go to boot none board here.
And yeah, Papa, you don't do that. 4,000 boot back.
Ni boy odin.
Yo.
Ebi Papa quality no. Players ni bizuzi anya Papa. But honestly, boot na if any supply my clubs in 4,700 in body. 47 million OCDs boot tobacco.
Nobody. I don't need transparency.
Because you know your players, your money you my to boot mom.
So
the papa be 1,500, 2,000.
Touch it on transparency. Let me just one example. Bet Power. Sponsorship, $2 million. Transparency, no what $1 million. So they call it marketing and promotion.
The become say 4 number 2 for marketing and promotion.
There be 2, not a 1.
Sir. 2 number 1.
How can you do that?
Almost say a bet power for never catch them some person tin the yes and no so
it means they haven't come to sponsor with 2 million.
Exactly. So they should have told the club say the 1 million buy.
Yes.
Because what from source there means the one family.
So you don't tell transparency ni brofo on tia onko we dictionary.
Example back open dinner was transparency.
Back when me touch we have been because me can prison bebum.
One never goes to prison.
Now 300,000. What say corporate something responsibility. Football na ye
corporate social responsibility.
What you know?
Tebio or the year donation to hospitals for the people.
Now football no employment what generate ama babana aya perform no. Finally clubs no $455,000. What will be $25,500 for a year. And no name sponsorship. Oh, at the appropriate time, no. Sanema winina, you become one by one. Na keto kreku. I don't make a say. All can they say football and some kakrak a year kakrak we here. And you mrena say 6 o'clock of a boy and we're born 4, 3, 2 near.
This speech I'm good to kind of take you note. Or see new season no I supply Puma boot. Implementation of the autonomy league and also so the next phase, which is the implementation stage. Also my 3 pitches on my irrigation project. Referees fees but here Obama 40 footballs any boot to each club. Now I invest in the GPL promotion. Teams 1 million promotion on Messiah. And about coach football. Or say each Premier League club why mandatory. So to me for me under 17 Obama 50,000. Now to me promote 2 of your under 17 players member first team Obama 25,000. And I'll say there's lack of transportation in our football ecosystem. And the GFA is introducing new bus strategy and also Bosu. And of course Division 1. I say last season, only a few strategies. They will continue to support fuel support. Omema teams need fuel support from Goyle. Omema Puma 30 brand new Puma boots. Each Division 1 league club benya 80,000 cedis a year. Last season only 30,000. She say Omatum I in 50. Obe supply footballs to 30 footballs for this season. 2 pairs of jerseys, shopping vouchers, criss-crossing policy to manage our games, to introduce a digital player licensing strategy. Into you or Tamalia, you don't have to travel to Accra to pick your license. Ebe will be a phone, so also better phones, some referees, many a tablet to Obanoma verify. And of course, women football. And also, Obama club will be at 60,000 for each women.
From his pocket.
That is the what he said. So, Obama one can say from his pocket. One can source. But or say a income if in a generate. But when it or do specifics in the one chase, may ye free and may ye free. Go fuel support. Puma boost to women football 20 each. And no call code football bill. Or say if you know through fully functional marketing department to more partners, which is sponsored by Kubaku 25.
And then Sikabo.
That was sponsored by Kubaku 25 there. There's a scope of years go.
Now it means a coach is a can.
The coach. National team coach.
National team.
Because
you Martin.
Sir. Hey, and the national team coach is more. And I see. coast football no are Christian no I juvenile football. So yen juvenile football pe na man for see coast nego so say so mun friend coast na mun friend juvenile bio.
Akwai cakes ah.
Cakes say. O say ade no yen juvenile.
Nyon no yen juvenile.
Sa no kan.
Juvenile football no e wo ho tete because that is FIFA's instructions. You must create academies. Say ya juveniles no be ku school na be ball. So be ntimi and no we are shifting other countries like this coast thing quarter together in New.
Yeah.
That is why Mali, Senegal, and ASEFO are doing well because the French government is investing in ASEFO. You didn't introduce juvenile academy starting in time.
You see, or no buy no, and obey any juvenile football. No one for Kasaka say course a going to see was answer Sunday course on you.
They say I was saying for quasi time no, and your juvenile football committee no also. Not that you be president. I don't probably need to be the trusser.
I say I rechristened coast football to juvenile football.
Me meant in my life, you could I don't talk about coast football. I talk about juvenile football, the academies.
I saw no be rechristening, but I'm more casado to send their call back to coast.
Oh no, your Congress.
I say I no can also send their call back.
I know. Or no one chair
You know the one I'm going.
I get the about any one can say our documents. I won't find Koya. This sanction here 2 years. Ban.
Original say he's proud to say he's the first FA president. Why juvenile football committee chairman. Coach or chasing a new grassroots football. I say FIFA forward no.
It is the first FA chairman, why juvenile football committee chairman? Me say, na juvenile committee, football committee.
Okay,
so it doesn't not rubbish what you have said.
Yeah.
Nipa be nipa di trust.
I say FIFA forward no. It is meant to assist member associations in governance of football. I say we had not assessed it before, but through his hard work. We have started assessing FIFA forward. Nazimo Ganam. No. I say, yeah, assessing that. Azimo no can make. I'm quoting him. So yesterday I took 1 hour to make note from what he said. I wanted to be fair to him. I see we had not assessed it before, but through hard work we have started assessing FIFA forward. I say no, they are top footballs, or they are ball holes, or they are technical center na Obogano. Tinamo assess that. On na be bibia come on. Anna Osanko Nim say, we will invest $100,000 to purchase football for coast teams. Also, we have over 1,000 coast teams in Ghana. And the philosophy is one player, one ball. $100,000 no estimating to balls back by 6,000 kra. Inti Obekoso investing in coast. No, so I mentioned KGL. So my coast football no $1 million per year. Na I see coast football KG or my $1 million per year as sponsors. And also because I support with trophies and medals. You know, called GFA headquarters. I see, Honorable Minister, we have invested in the edifice, but still we continue to invest in the 2 blocks. So I hold come 2 blocks now can oversee and come. I see, on by na pram but there was no proof of ownership. But today, he can proudly say, Omako Tiaka, the rightful owners of Pram Pram.
There was litigation. Man for a court there. Now by a court a rule. Between the 2 litigants. And they were paved way. Now we know. Why is this man so ungrateful?
So we don't know what commands on them.
So litigation started about 15 years.
To see Pram so Oberman facelift.
Obeyama, they say honorable Achievements Analysis. Na Achievements Analysis chair every year. Assemble so now wouldn't then obey.
I say Pram facelift constructed 30-bed accommodation. Accommodate a national teams nina. He say it was not properly fenced. It is 5.25 acres no be fencing come. no sanko Upper East say sa technical center na wo Borgan wa kama no call beach soccer and futsal also build beach soccer arena in Pram ten no so mo hwe kwan
mami musa o mo anwa beach soccer and futsal ka ho futsal na be bodo wa abontina na fie
mi follow we be omo ayo ba minim say o say na de ba bo omo for me committee no man fana
David wo bodo wa say wo bo ai magam field na indoor. So this is the definition of futsal.
Okay.
This is the status signed by Keto Kriku.
See futsal 5-a-side indoor football.
Are we playing indoors? So why has Keto Kriku decided to breach everything about the thing that he has signed? If you nya facilities, infrastructure, why do you force yourself?
If you know of futsal chairman no pigeon inside yes or boy juma.
I don't know in the status of futsal no indoor games. And you're outdoor.
Yeah, it's clearly spelled out here.
Oh. And tell me this time, me any pass and nipa with the trust I don't know film. Adia enu so say we say we no, where me here because me here campaign. Speech where campaign speech. A campaign speech.
I don't take advantage and Gambia.
Then campaign.
National teams. Or say RFS no grassroots football no the chrome. Inti it will be stronger when RFS near stronger. Inti over $100,000 at their top footballs. Now they are division 2 ni division 3. And they do World Cup money no. I want to make sure my drink across say and I quote. Once I go through my engagement with the sports minister on the application of our World Cup money, we will buy pickups for RFS. You know me bisa say na World Cup money ni da no ye hunu ho agontebo. Ye bobo in November to December, ye wo July. Having I will go through engagement with the sports minister.
Because me World Cup.
Yeah, $1.5 million na FIFA the buy and basi na yente mo hwe.
That's the point.
And then one engagement
he was not accounting to Congress. I will do this. I will do. FIFA forward. Me am thinking. COVID to buy. FIFA can say COVID-19 relief fund. Oh yeah, calculation now calculator. Now Ghana was to assess $8.5 million. What can't Congress? How much we have been able to assess, and how much we have been able to spend.
Until football fraternity, money man, you kwaji FIFA.
No. And the Congress they go and sit there in courts and get up.
Ah, really? Then the more music Ghana, I go assess FIFA. Money man on there.
COVID, and no cry there. COVID
emergency fund, yeah.
Almost 8.5 million on dollars. How much have you been able to assess?
Because he quoted FIFA president on the COVID fund, relief fund.
You know. Me, sa aponchire ni wu ni be hunu tentene. Enya ni akoso no enye. What ba Congress? Any minimum ko oh, let me congratulate Edise Abud Salam. No Edibiase. Who's all walk out? Because it is not a forum for campaign. Yet to abana my mo campaign we. Nti that day no ya to aba.
Baby nso say Adna Abdul Salam antana na ka say dey okay o question be wa misa.
Ye be ma akwada ma wa bisa. Ubusa ye Congress Edise General Secretary ni ho kwane say address or kasa apart from his activity report of a man. Nyo no ko table Edise suspension of a member. Such an illegality there cause any party to mpanyimfo mo hihye court akese no motiko na mo hwe illegality titiwo because when they are going to the Congress they go empty-handed. Me I don't go to Congress empty-handed everywhere. I go with my books.
I see we buy pickers for RFS. Now I sign the 300 or see work up sikano. On the minister boom konta we are obeto or the bibeto pickups ama RFS no. No I sign my 300,000 cedis at their referee fees in the regions. And about coaching. As we have a problem with coaching and refereeing, we have challenges. I see Kadem Young no one of the born no about to say Kadem Young no. His own engineer may be did division 2, one of the buy his own boy juma. minim say number no was screen so until at this stage you person of friend now do adventure about betumi afre a good discussion so and oba I say RFS for because I've read the minister's speech it is only fair that I read on Sunday and oba RFS no say RFS cannot fund Kadem Young into a minimum 200,000 cedis for the Kadem Young referees and referees managers no more regions no so Sibusumi obetu obi aka 1,000 cedis. RFA's vice chairman 1,500. RFA's chairman 4,000 a month, just like the ESCO. Or see finally, training for marketing officers who will help generate revenue in the regions no so FNB ebe and a payment of GPL referees will be on weekly basis. As say
so no I approve expenditures. Or no approve expenditures.
Ebiana ESCO na dia tuma.
And ESCO Congress.
Ah sir. Nani anna muzo mutu omangasa.
That is me one. Mama we 100,000. One oma.
Tie enkenye ESCO aseme Congress.
Congress.
Really? Nani oma mutu ono moyere. The way they
me could be anka aseme.
As open one take man because media minyi say Congress na say approve. Because throughout the speeches now Ochiches can no way say mo obi anka hwe. To medium official school na say approve no more approve man. Hey. And there's a Congress I don't want fufuro. Because the go guy bia en approve na obi aye din de en there's some yen fufuro. Okay, we dey o hwehwe manu nkoswe. As a digital player license on phones, each referee will receive a tablet or a phone and it will sign back and watch them. And about Ghana Football School, or say for capacity building. One thing or can media manager a pa and say X players no more coaching course at FNB 50% discount. Manager pa. We will not say Obeto 30 buses.
Mandatory items. KL. Approval of the work program and budget for the coming year.
Congress no.
Congress no approval.
Navi.
Oh, I don't know whether. Well, one carry a man for be fees away. You just allocate a
funds.
A Congress say approve budget for the year. Na motete ho.
Okay. And also, Obeto buses back 30 into the football ecosystem in 3 years. Into moment 3 years, Obeto buses back 30 amount for Division 1 any Premier Women's League. No. And also, infrastructure, I was emphasize say, why FIFA forward, Borgadiano, bed power for a park or pram. And also, sign with desire. I want to nature imagine I would desire now and we had the achievement. Also desire to invest in Tema Stadium. And also they can nay who go no born infrastructure way about Boga who on about bed power park Nina is ongoing or pram. No, my desire to invest in Tema Stadium. And also what they can. My name is a desire so infrastructure. Oh what the way Boga the way why are they? Eguso ebo abasi na ga say my desire to invest and so they infrastructure one desire infrastructure. As finally ecosystem grounded on facts how no be trouble move football for now we are documenting. Or see finally mo football ecosystem should be grounded on fact. GFA School Football Academy will work with GS first in Upper East until Bogatanga pitch in the best start GFA School Football. I want to best start. And also must a standard player contract. And also was I share your legends number cost stadium free. I want to know me pa. But guess all my details in share bay. Guess what chase will be a ID cards and I say ya nanka offer players na ma Senegal mun so cost stadium ayen jojo. I see ayen share but no so my details. And also FNA ba insurance for ex players life and funeral. And players number one wages in there. He mentioned it in passing. What the next margin? Go to me a church. School for Sika betua womu. We are between Anka expect say players now munti football or so. Ka Obo Premier League bia busum bia ye be set minimum wage. Nanka ja players in subo to my be wo de mante nti the final comment ni de o say sa propaganda na mo yetia no mo forge document mo ka say o NDC ni na o MPP ni no nyanse bi eni munyai memboa you are spoiling the football brand no mo hu fila or the babontia mawu. See the process needs men who are honest. Na yako World Cup no kwa na vision is nke be World Cup no. Na government is really so be akoko ane o yim so be din kunu.
Yo, adi bo vision bi o da na jona hunya sa da ye na. Abronsam da ye.
Abronsam da ye say.
Ono na ma be to you mi cap we ye ji no. What is anyum no?
Baby.
Eh, what is that?
Anyway.
Yeah, the cap no ba. Oh, I could remember abo.
Sir.
We to you bi. We got to you.
Eh.
Cap we ye ji.
What happen no?
By whether by force.
Really? And finally, Osinya me yard ma and they Tuesday China. Or prepare Ghana football philosophy blueprint to be done in the China. The Ghanaians should watch out. So we'll present a document that will identify our playing philosophy as a country.
Playing
philosophy.
Hey, yeah, the agro Ghana.
That is the end of
playing philosophy. Never mind, they say. Come. Unfortunately, okoye campaign, but we a campaign now we can see me and no crap. A damage campaign we. Some we can first time this. Be and you no crap. Now, even the share what time now or han share asema eto Ghana and the 17th for a ban here. Man, see this is CAF ruling.
Yeah.
Maybe kind na Ghana for tie abura this administration.
But to be fair to Kurt, he mentioned it in his speech, say one of his failures, the ban of the under 17. Not more details.
Or not ordinary failure.
Okay. Failure type.
The General Secretary, Ghana Football Association, may get relevant because time on him. Cairo, 3rd July 2022. Protest submitted by.
I didn't know 1 year. What's the document? I'm the CSI. I'm the Ukratis or Bobby no who's a month for the Riabro. Me.
Now, when you say me, FIFA me 1 and 4, CAF me 1 and 4.
What's the document? They hid it from the media.
I didn't
that say GFA $100,000. They are good to have a CAF because of Saban. We don't mean that.
Now, when the CAF website,
sir.
I'm one call. Me, I'm my bear for no put a minimum we okay. Facts. The Moroccan Football Federation, herein after FRMF submitted a protest before match number 52, which was duly signed by both teams. Till even protests now, but you're on the pitch. And the captain, you know, will be assigned both teams. Captains, and was later followed by a written confirmation of the protest as per the regulations. The FRMF alleged that both Ghanaian players, Nancy Amo and Rashid Ashad, will have fortified their birth date information and are over the age of 17 and are therefore considered to be ineligible to play in the competition in question. In support of its claims, FRMF provided the disciplinary board with some evidence from the clubs for which the two players played, and this clearly showed discrepancies between the ages they were supposed to have. Here, the Ghana Football Association, hearing after the GFA, was given the opportunity to defend themselves against the said claims by providing the board with a written response. The GFA did not provide any statement within the course of this disciplinary measure.
I'm not mean to so be a protest here, also on carry.
That is so you ask yourself, why did they not follow up? Even because on the pitch, you know, what captain not sign protest, you know, so you are aware. Not careful, so assign the protest, you know, evidence and everything. Abrow responder, one responder. It means that were we complicit?
I wonder.
Now, I feel your competence to hear the case now, but relevant provisions to the case. The following relevant provision apply to the case at hand. Pursuant to Article 43 of the WAFON regulations, if CAF is informed, if CAF is informed, no matter the source, that a fraud or a forgery was committed by any means and or support whatsoever by one or more national teams, an investigation will be opened. Until no time about the petition, no Kofi FIFA, even at CAF level, no, will be report to fraud and answer here. No matter the source, they will investigate. Now they went ahead. Considered, fraud is a serious offense that undermines the principle of fairness, integrity, sportsmanship, and ethics that CAF has set itself. For this reason, the fraud is strictly forbidden by CAF regulations. In the present case, it was reported to the Decisional Committee that 2 players of the Ghana women's team who took part in the 17 women's CAF qualifier are suspected of age fraud. The disciplinary board recalls that the GFA has not provided any statement in the framework of the present disciplinary procedure, nor any evidence to refute the arguments alleged in the reports included in the protest, which indicate discrepancies in the age of the players.
Oh.
Applying the principle described in Article 31 and 45, the Disciplinary Committee has an absolute discretion regarding proof and can render a decision on the basis of the file in their possession. In this respect, the Disciplinary Board considered that the evidence provided by the Moroccan Federation establishes discrepancies in the age of the players in question. Until they relied on information given to them by. In view of the above, the Disciplinary Board concludes that the violation of Article so has regulation as well as 135 of CAF Disciplinary Code has been established and that GFA should be sanctioned accordingly. Decision. Suspend both players, Nancy Arno, player number 3, and Rashida Shahadu, player number 14, for a period of 1 year from all CAF competitions. Ban GFA from participating in the next 2 editions of the FIFA and the 17 Women African qualifiers. Impose a financial sanction of 100,000 upon your federation. And legal action. This decision can be contested before CAF Appeal Board. The party intending to appeal shall announce his intention in writing within 3 days of notification of the decision. If the last day of the time limit coincides with a public holiday in the country of residence, the time limit will expire the next day, which is not a public holiday. Reasons for the appeal shall be given in writing within a further time limit of 7 days, commencing upon the expiry of the first time limit of 3 days. The deposit mentioned in Article 58 of CDC must be paid to CAF account. The appeal is invalid without the relevant deposit within the relevant time limit. The decision becomes final at the expiring of the appeal deadline. Raymond Hack, Chairman of CAF Disciplinary Board.
First of all, what is the rationale if you know the two players in the field?
Personally, I don't think any officer at the FA native, because you now read that, or should I say the information gathered from the class that the players played. It is possible say it is at the registration players, club registration level, but you used the players. Yeah. And using the players, you have a
no verification.
Yes, you have a responsibility of due diligence. Yeah. And no name. Yeah, disciplinary committee for what it is. Who draws decision? You have used the player. You must make due diligence And you know, we are there. The player is faulty. The club is innocent. But maybe the club and player, they are all they say guilty.
Yeah.
Oh, and you know, so what shall I deal with dent we are oba yeah they say and your papa. Now, yeah, me speech now or say speech in the political campaign talk. Now, after double identity, we go to conflict of interest. Conflict of interest. Onipa no di ato ho say. Wama names of 24.
Alaji Gusaba, a friend for us.
24 no. Why ye ni na.
Okay, maybe before I say about conflict of interest. Now see, Kofi Manu has been following Ghana football for so long. He needs to be recognized and given a proper consultancy role. Ask him if he still has his plastic bag. Or UK, even Ghana talk or UK. David Ajimfra, Dan, you want my trouble, right? You didn't invite me. Kofi Manu will give me a snap to take you to Akunode. And J says, I like this man. Where is Kofi Manu's plastic bag? And J is asking. Plastic bag.
Plastic bag.
Okay.
Sani will be a year, only knew him. Oh, fire, he said, briefcase. I
okay, young break.
When sent here, FNO uncontested a protest in Morocco for year, Etia Ghana.
I ban here, yes, I go to $100,000.
When him say, do baby, na Ghana football and Bano, it was on the ascendancy. Na any into Morocco for a few man on my end, say, Bano Mushia if he Ghana home. And so, money Ghana, a year, some partnership training be met on by Ghana, I say.
What time?
That was after Kate Azumi position office no and no mobile and so no omoni engaging in friendly matches here but class poster na there until they knew our girls na there but sata no mun year draw no qualifies to draw no mun year until before a calf be year draw na Ghana be pair against Morocco no a lot of information about the team no and they do baby now mo di someone ball in central for na release information e dey amomo but now Morocco for na kasa your background checks about girls and about their ages and stuff. And then I'm so all this information and facts about them.
That's agreed. When information. I didn't tell my team Beshel. No, go ahead as I protest against you. That question must be answered. It means that there was something done to them here when they came here.
Now when some dressing room.
Ghana.
I'm called dressing room cry, so almost stay tunnel, no more dressing room tunnel, no one almost see some Morocco because almost suspect say Morocco for now could be one dressing room, Eddie be go there. So they changed in the tunnel of the dressing room.
Look at that.
Like if it's also be our background, I am already at I'm on matches, yeah, who still a year then after years about Chroma, Mutumi Bisa. That means there was something fundamentally wrong somewhere. And I'm somewhere, yes, sir.
But did they do that?
Hey,
did they do that?
Wow.
So what can say who come bebre and send bebre ebeba. But the American say some conflict of interest. For instance, let me give you a typical example. Who a friend say code of ethics no where they would can the definition of related party.
Okay. King Swedgy, I was watching you live.
of Black Stars goes around making campaign for one of supposed candidate to come and contest. How do you do that? Okoka na man for etikwa pai. Like Patrick Akoto. I don't know what Gaka is doing. Gaka is a TUC of Ghana football.
Yeah.
Patrick Akoto, you have been employed as the communication officer of Gaka. You are an employee. You cannot campaign for a candidate for of a GFA.
Agaka Tuanika.
Yes.
Sir.
Represented the whole class.
So you cannot openly.
You cannot openly.
Okay.
Okay, nipa antiase. Oh, media we are said there. Then you go to the West. A friend is a Kettering Crawford. Nobody did agrono. I was a betting it tenacity. Never cycling up. Say. A unibar response how they were they were rubbishing it. And how you grew as a more kind manipulation. Do you know them? You can be banned for life.
Now the double check say your volume no intact. Means will be worry. Okay.
Do you know them? You can be banned for life.
Okay.
One max facing manipulation. And you know be the money and they say Ashgold. Then you also go and near no cry is serious and say allow you Bruce no panimu to say no or no one no ba radio so bakai say o ka kire and say onfa Dreams FC oma Dreams FC nji FA Cup nani case e wo e ti say no this man committee no o man win
Alaji na kan
yes
nnyaminde
na voice na wale ko na petition mo no say angabi
yo. Nina our petition. Really?
Manipulation of match results. I'm saying the last and I'm what? Yes.
A woman's
voice.
No more touchy voice.
Allow you groups on the day of the match, you know. On him panim for binum, echo share players and a coach in a war. Catch it with some players and say, more pay, say about call relegation.
GFA Cup.
Africa Pana say, you lose to FA Cup and you come. The players, you know, everyone says you want to play
the league.
The league.
And this are the Omun conceded.
Yes. But from there, coaching is soon, sir.
I make I say, oh, somebody no medium fee say allegation. Will be quite match me. Or frame no say. Dreams in King Faisal. No, what you got in a bloody echi. Now, bloody, you name the Akoso. A bloody was instructing me, I treated it as allegation. Or say, a bloody was instructing his players, say, Munko vital area, Hono Munko Tikan. Then an official of King Faisal deliberately passed by and shouted, he said, Omongo. But me, I treated it as allegation because let me evidence be.
You know, I like you groups have called and they say radio so kind. Saying you are a part of it. Nasa same way near the qua. Ubenyan to was then you are insulting people.
Hey, now so audio no can. What does the audio say? Good hey,
better can we?
Serious, we want me to maintain.
I like you can't open. I'm saying, was it or your pan answer or your powers there?
Really? Hey, it's allegation in Kahun the Anoshi.
And Sana abuse of position. Who position, you know? Say, I don't also was standing in one better. Abuse of position or position till we have access to a man for files. Until you what will be away a Juma or every order. How can you talk like this? And to say there, I send a credit card.
David Ajimfradan, please ask Kofi Manu if he has plans of taking on the GFA to seek redress on some of the illegalities or infractions. Possibly heading to FIFA ethics committee. We are not those who
no ready no be wo.
No be the
Sabi mpayim for be sabi ebinim to aso ekun wan san probably. You I was say
MGAJ only money at GFA without learning anything. Ofe Eric, please. No sound. I think it's been restored now. Go for Sapon on Unsuwa Air Shade Jumedian. Keep your messages coming on Dan Kwekuyeboah TV and then Dan Kwekuyeboah on Facebook, KY Multimedia on YouTube. Nyankinka Emma Enche. You better appear up. In Komono. Yeah, didn't come out tin. Congress, matters are rising and in sense near the home como. The whole free and so Kasai, we ain't your kind.
Come out and we'll speak, and the whole public will know. For what we witness here, a concept. And in the coming days, we'll come out and we'll speak, and the whole public will know. For what we witness here, a concept. And in the coming days, we'll come out and we'll speak, and the whole public will know. For what we witness here, a concept. And in the suspension of Ashgold, in itself, it's wrong. Under our own statutes, Article 17(2) of our statutes, actually, you are suspending a member. So, a person suspending member, Emrani say, Mukolo Mamudi be form what the Ayejumedieno. I will say at least 50% of that quorum should be present. Now, emu 3/4 should be voted for. Yen here, and you can say 120, and another bar and you start here, Jumano. So, if the emphasis at time crown here, but 2 Nipa 124 in Aba. 3/4 of 120 is 90. And to suspend Ashgold, you need 90 members of Congress present to vote for. Only 67 voted for, 70 again. So you cannot pass. The point is that I am a candidate. I have announced my position clearly. First of all, the process itself by Ashgold was wrong. Because I have been part of so many Congress of the Ghana Football Association. The process was that Ashgold should have written to object to the agenda item. Ashgold should have written, but Ashgold did not do that. What you are saying, and even for them to bring it for voting in itself is wrong.
I can't waste my time for this. Hey, taxi! Medical. And then we were doing the whole day. And then what did we say? I tell me this purely politics. I'm not for real documents. I'm not. It's not doing Congress and also the time. Yes, I did say my football move. Congress, my Congress, baby. It doesn't hear Congress. You see, I could see a body and then who your leader, also who leadership quality. Who Nippon because I'm on because I'm out. And then see, the same speak, or call him Muaba, or call him Akutiabongwa. And give me up, Salam getting a may. What do you do? I know what years and say so. No, that's not what so he's come outside, he's like, the Congress is I did not have to. I can't waste my time for this. Hey, taxi! Medical.
Should be back. Because the Ghana Football Association is NGO registered by limited liability guarantee or what? Limited by guarantee. I don't see the reason. I'm not a lawyer. If it's any reason anyone here can take Ghana Football Association, they are above the Ghana law, they should tell me. I'm counter the motion. Ashgold should be back.
Thank you, Alaji. So, as many Congress members.
So, I say, General Secretary or Bekasano. How?
It is supposed to be moderated by the president.
The president, not the General Secretary.
That's a Congress idea.
Illegal.
Okay, David Ajimfra, Kofi Manu should organize a detailed press conference to address the true state of Ghana football. True state of the nation address. JJ, we are learning a lot from Kofi Manu. Can someone send the FA to court to cancel this Congress? Obisa, so be to the FA now. Oh, okay. To render the Congress null and void. Okay.
Null and void.
Okay. Okay, you didn't come on. You fancy her. Say, okay, callers need to line, so I am picking 3 calls to be. Number no, the WhatsApp line a bit. Oh, free outside, all the +233. Now the number not was number no screen is. Oh, free Ghana here, the abet me start 020 straight. Now, afraid. A WhatsApp line, oh, free na yensakama. He has really educated us. We've read the speech of the Honorable Minister Mustafa. We've read highlights of Ketokeku's speech and the perspectives, matters bordering Ghana football from the ethical perspective, from the governance perspective, regulation and other things. Yaboboswa into subit to adventure at the Aba. Na say Ghana football. Yakuyanim anasi yabayachi.
Reverse gear.
Ask Kofi Manu why football people keep mute during Congress but disagree with issues after when talking to the media. Could it be inferiority complex? Say I didn't know Omoko Congress Omonkasa Bomupia no Muyobu because you'll be son.
I don't say Nipa Ghanaians are naturally timid. We are over here. Now, so that is why during question I have been hijacking Congress.
Congress, yeah.
But I mean, I won't go to a meeting. Me call any man kabidia menko.
Yeah.
So with Congress, you are only giving an open address. Now a campaign. Now casting insinuations. Now me too. My dinchine 68 years old. Now my question already young.
Okay, young fancy her a break. We've done about 2.5 hours of discussion. And see the best here. As that case, young Koma Ura Kofi Manu blue. It be so wonderful. On the boy, my Eddie Jumain. Kwekusa Ponsako, dear my tidbit from around the world of sports. Say Kaka, on also be my moral support. Isaac Dadzi, and the Chinchim Fidian Fuma. And now ye be my to me Eddie Jumedi Ebrel. Steven Sion and Bentum, AK4G, almost a boa production. Yame Abduma, ever said this year. Keep subscribing to KY Multimedia on YouTube. Keep sharing. Keep subscribing to Dan Kwekuyabua TV on YouTube. Keep sharing. And then follow us on Facebook, KY Multimedia and Dan Kwekuyabua on Facebook. All those who joined us in the discussion, I say, God richly bless you. Well, the message by Biam Yeshosia Wakan. Let Kofi Manu come always. And JJ always in the Obina.
No, it means I said when you're secretary. Easy.
And yes, sir, you made it so. As that can see, I'm coming Bibia. You ever say this, Yabu? Yakram.
It's NGO registered by limited liability guarantee or what? Limited by guarantee. I don't see the reason. I'm not a lawyer. If it's any reason, anyone here can take Ghana Football Association, they are above the Ghana law, they should tell me. I'm counter the motion. Ashgold should be back.
Thank you, Alaji. So as many Congress members